I think I went through a lot of survivor's remorse. That was my most part because a lot of the time, like, around that time, a lot of my friends were getting incarcerated. A lot of things were going on. My life changed. I was on tour. I would come back to all these bad stories about people I loved or knew, or then you would just see them, and I just, saw different things in my health that I would just notice too. Like, you see people when you go and I'm getting dental work and I'm getting my teeth cleaned every 3, just taking care of myself. You come back and you see your people and, they missing teeth and the skin is bad. You just like, damn, like what's going on? Because you might not see them for like 6, 7, 8 months. And I went through this phase where I just wanted to help everybody. So I literally moved my whole neighborhood of my house. My first mansion I had, my whole neighborhood stayed there. I had 3 tour buses. I went down, I got everybody. It was literally a cookout or some type of party in my house every day. And it was like everybody was living in my house, and I just thought
but
that
costs a lot of money, doesn't it? I mean, that's a lot of. That's what I mean. Like when you're dealing with that type of success, that's where a lot of guys go broke. Right. You get people, out of the goodness of your heart, but then some people might take advantage of you.
Yeah, I went through all that, and that was the hardest. That was the hardest part of my career because making that transition from who I was and who I was growing to be was like the most painfulest thing I ever went through. Like, cause it was just like, hit after hit after, just situation after, and it's just like you want to be everything for everybody, but you can't. And then you're having people telling you that you shouldn't be that, and then you're looking at them like, but you wasn't with me from the beginning. You just work with me now. Yeah. And then it's like, but he's been there, and I've been through this with him and that, and it's just like all that. And I ain't gonna even sit up here and lie to you. Like, that's probably like the darkest time of my life because I was like when I say drinking, I mean drinking. Like I would wake up champagne all day, vodka all day, and it's like I was numb, whatever I had to do to numb it. Yeah. And it got to the point where like, things started happening and it just got chaotic. It was just like a dark cloud. It was like I was getting into all these crazy incidents, shootouts happening around me. Like it was like life or death. Like sometimes I would leave the house, I didn't even know if I came back. I was like, I'm just gonna wear some nice clothes in case it happened today. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm gonna look good. I mean, that was my mentality.
Really, you at that point, you thought, okay, there's no guarantee that I could be dead by the end of the day.
Yeah, and when I left the house, that's why I was just like, all right, cool, so let's go do it. And it got to that point because a lot of the cats that I was, even cool with or I was entangled in with the streets, that was even outside, because, where I came from was very gang related, you know what I'm saying? So all that came with me, and then the cats I was dealing with in the streets that was making jokes about me doing music, their stuff wasn't working out for them. So they was coming to prison and going to prison and coming home and then seeing me. And then when I'd be out, it's like all this tension. So all these crazy things were happening and I just didn't understand because I'm like, I love all y'all. Like, what are we doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's been a point where we all been hanging out and toasting and celebrating and we love you. And it got to that point and it was just really dark for me. So it was just survivor's remorse. But here again, I had to believe in myself that I would be okay by myself.